Hello. Yeah, I did that to get your attention this time. Yeah, let's get the retention span up. Anyways, how we doing? How we doing? DarrenOD back with the fight focus again, but this time, I'm sure you've seen by the title, we're taking the piss out of Jake Paul, boys. Way. I'm sure that's the thing everyone loves to do, and yeah, well, this time Jake has a bit of a death wish, so let's get into it. Yeah. So, Jake, why the fuck do you want to fight Viddal Riley? Are you okay? Are you well in the head? Is there something going on here? Like in here, do you have an issues, bro? Do you need therapy? Like, why do you hate yourself so much, bro? For context, Jake Paul is calling out Viddal Riley, and Viddal Riley is a professional boxer. He is 12-0, I believe, with either 7 or 8 knockouts. He's pretty good. He's also the English cruiserweight champion. So cruiserweight's kind of like below heavyweight, but above light heavyweight. So about 190 pounds, give or take. And Vidal's pretty good. He's been knocking out some great competition. He's beaten a good few undefeated fighters. He's pretty damn good. He's pretty damn good. And Jake Paul, the retirement home killer himself. At Jake Paul, the Jake Paul that fought a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, who was very past his prime. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Jake, bro, I really hope the numbers and statistics are worth it. All that money. You did break a good bit of records, yeah, certainly. But I hope you do keep in mind that you didn't fight Iron Mike Tyson. You fought Michael Tyson. You fought Mike. You didn't fight the killer. You fought a family man who's chilling at home and making businesses with past rivals and just loving life. You put 10 million in front of him, and possibly, was it 20 million actually? And really, what person's going to sit and refuse 20 million? So yeah, pretty scummy, Jake. Pretty scummy. So remember, you didn't fight Iron Mike. You fought Michael. Good old Michael. Uncle Michael. He's a good man. He's a great man, Mike Tyson. It's very shameful that you fought him in the first place. But hey, you know what? That's like me. That's like me going to the people in the pub and being like, hey, I beat up George Foreman. Really? You beat up the George Foreman? You beat up the George Foreman? Yeah, he was a 70-year-old cripple. Seriously? Come on, bro. Come on. It doesn't look as good, bro. Mike Tyson was nearly on death's door, by the way. After the fight, he did confirm that he had, let's see, he had an emergency in about June, which is why the fight was rescheduled from August to November in the first place. And what happened was Mike Tyson had an emergency on the plane. He lost half his blood, and he lost 25 pounds. He needed 8 blood transfusions. And Jake still went ahead and fought him, despite Mike himself saying he nearly died that month. Are you serious? And you want me to take you serious? You want me to take your callouts to Viddal Riley? Serious? Come on, bro. Come on. At least I'll give you respect. At least you didn't knock him out, because I could tell from the 5th round when you were landing those triple jabs, you could have knocked him out because you had poor Mike stumbled. You had him stumbled. At least you didn't knock him out. At least you weren't that much of an asshole. So, fair enough. But you shouldn't have fought him in the first place, and you were scummy to do so. And you were scummy for tricking the casual people into believing that it would be a competitive fight, when facts are, it wouldn't have been. And anyone who was into pro boxing knew that age would not have helped Mike Tyson at all. The age would have just screwed him up. But you still fought him, because you knew the people who wouldn't know any better would get fooled. It's a smart strategy, Jake. Lots of money, I get it. Smart. Still scummy. Jake, you could have even had Amanda and Serrano and Katie Taylor, the rematch, be the main event, because Mike Tyson nearly died in June. He had that ulcer flare-up. in the plane. You could have been like, okay, I guess not. But we could promote women's boxing even more by having them be the main event of the first Netflix boxing card. You could have done that instead, and it wouldn't have made as much money, but it would still have been very successful. Really successful, in fact. I would have had a huge turnout. Amanda Serrano in America, big pull, and Katie Taylor, big enough pull too in America, I'd imagine. Obviously, it would be far bigger in Ireland if it's Katie Taylor, but still does pretty good. When you had Mario Barrios as a championship fight before that, you had Wonderson Nunes, who's a really, really, really big Brazilian influencer. You could have been like, you know what? Look, it might not make as much money, but someone's life and health is worth far more than a lot of money. At least that's what I thought, personally. I think the point of a competition of combat is to have a good competition. Not against a man who hasn't boxed in 20 years other than an exhibition against Roy Jones Jr. For context, I'm 20 in March. The last time Mike Tyson had a professional bout before the Jake Paul fight was before I was born. I wasn't even born. He retired in 2004 from professional boxing. Disgraceful. Not disgraceful on Mike's part, disgraceful on Jake's part for fighting. And don't get me wrong, if someone else did this, I would be calling them out too. Yeah, I would, absolutely. If KSI had an announcement tomorrow saying, I'm going to fight Mike Tyson, I'd be very disappointed. I'd be very, very, very disappointed in KSI. But he won't, because he just won't. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to stoop to that level of stupidity. And I respect that. Absolutely. But in conclusion, you're going to fight a 58-year-old man, Jake. What business do you have with someone who would basically crush you, man? Now, don't get me wrong. This is better. I'd actually like you calling out Viddal more than I like you fighting a 50-year-old Mike Tyson. At least you're willing to step up your game. Fair play. But here's what I suggest, okay? You want to fight Viddal Riley, who's an English champ. My suggestion, fight someone that Viddal beat first. And then if you beat this person, fight him then. You get to fight. You get to prove that you're on Viddal's level, is what I'm saying. I've seen clips of Viddal saying, hey, fight Michael Lowell. And if you beat him, we'll talk. Michael Lowell is a 17-2 pro boxer who got handed a second defeat by Viddal, and he was a former English champion. And then he got that, I think, taken from an Isaac Chamberlain, and that's now who Viddal's going to fight next, who's, I'm pretty sure Isaac Chamberlain's 16-0. So, hey, that is a step up right there. But hey, if you beat Michael Lowell, yeah, you should get that Viddal fight, but I know you won't take it. It's just like how you called out Canelo, and you called out all these big names, but you do it for clout. Obviously, you won't actually fight them because you just know you'd get destroyed, and fair enough. But stop calling these people out because you know you're gonna get destroyed. So why call it Canelo and be like, oh, I'm not gonna fight you. You're not worth the paycheck. Pussy behavior, man. Pussy behavior. What I'm trying to say is, don't call out people you're not actually gonna fight. Yeah? It just sounds very attention-seeking. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you do fight Viddal somehow, fair play. If you beat Viddal, I'll delete this video. I mean, sure, half the video of me shitting on you for fighting Mike still stands. Absolutely. But still, you know what? If you beat Viddal in the future, I'll put my hands up and I'd be like, damn. Fair play. But that's not gonna happen, so I can enjoy this video still. I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for letting me dig into old Jakey Jake. Well, not old, but an old dickhead would be the right term. I don't know. And that guy's so shit, he makes fucking diarrhea look great, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Anyways, I need to stop cursing because I want to actually get monetized in this channel. But the fight did annoy me because he really tricked the casual people into thinking just because it was Mike Tyson, that the fight would be competitive. Whereas anyone who's actually into boxing and didn't have nostalgia, if they believed, basically, if someone didn't let the nostalgia or dislike for Jake get in the way of their rational thinking, they would have told you Jake would win, because being 58 is such an age difference. Is such your functions get slower. Your physical prime's when you're 25. Jake was 27 in that fight. Mike, I keep saying Michael, it's a habit, sorry. Mike was 58. I'm going to end it here because I think I've been ranting a bit. Guys. But no, I hope you all have an excellent day, and thanks for watching, guys. And sorry for absolutely ranting, but I feel like my point stands. That Mike fight should never have happened. But it is what it is. It happened. It was a big event. So, money-wise, fair play. A lot of money. You know what? A lot of people would dream to have that money. But, yeah. I don't know. I just think putting some money over a guy's health. Because, you know what I mean? He nearly died. Mike. Not in the fight, but in the build-up to that fight. And do you know what I mean? Like, that fight should have just been cut off, man. I don't know. I just don't feel like a man who just died, or nearly died, about 5 months before his fight should be allowed to fight. That is far too risky. You know what I mean? An ulcer flare-up. 58-year-old, you know. It's not it, man. It's not it. But you know what? Thank God he has got through it. You know what? He's alive. He's healthy. He seems to be enjoying it and life. And you know what? I'm happy. You know what? That's what I prayed for, because I knew Jake was going to win. So what I did pray was that he would get through. Mike Tyson would get through in good health and be able to go back to his family and have a good time. You know, I have a lot of respect for Mike Tyson. So, yeah. I'm very happy he's just around kicking and doing whatever Mike Tyson does, and you know, he's a cool guy. I really like Mike. He's one of my favorite boxers of all time. You know, he's great. But yeah, no, I'll leave it there. That's the third time I said that, by the way. Third time I said we'll leave it there, but I keep running my mouth, guys. I keep chatting shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I hope you guys have an excellent day. I hope you have a very excellent day. I'll see you guys later. Like, sub, if you enjoyed me ranting about this, because I'm sure you guys got hella bored me ranting. I hope not. Like, if maybe you enjoyed me giving my point, but no, that's really all there is to it, guys. Hope you guys have an excellent day. Thank you so much, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.